Looking to buy an HDB flat? You will first need to obtain an HDB flat eligibility letter, or HFE letter in short. The HFE letter tells you if you are eligible to buy a new or resale flat, receive any CPF housing grants, and take up an HDB housing loan. There are 2 steps to the HFE letter application. This video will guide you through the first step of the application process, which is the preliminary HFE check. The preliminary HFE check takes about 10 minutes to complete. You will receive a preliminary HFE assessment, which will provide you with a quick overview of your household's eligibility for your advanced planning. As the preliminary HFE assessment is based on your declaration, you must provide accurate information. If you are interested to buy a flat after receiving your preliminary HFE assessment, you may proceed to Step 2 to obtain a confirmed assessment. Both steps must be completed within 30 calendar days from the date that you initiated Step 1. Now, let us walk you through the preliminary HFE check, which comprises 5 parts. Before you begin, prepare your SingPass login information and the particulars of all applicants and occupiers. Begin by logging in on the HDB Flat portal with your SingPass. Provide your household's particulars. First, indicate the number of applicants and occupiers to be listed in the application. You may retrieve your personal particulars from My Info and update them if there are any changes. Indicate your education level and provide your contact and employment details. Next, enter the details of the co-applicants and occupiers to be listed in the application. If you need more time, you may save a draft copy of your application. This draft will be available for 30 calendar days from the date you start the preliminary HFE check. You are also encouraged to complete your preliminary HFE check within the same calendar month. Otherwise, you will need to update the employment details for all persons listed in your application. Provide your household's income details. First, indicate if you or your co-applicants and spouses have been in continuous employment for the past 12 months. Next, provide the employment details, monthly income, and bonuses received for all persons listed in the application. If any of you have multiple jobs, provide the details for each job separately. If you receive a fixed monthly income, enter your income for the first month and click on Apply to All Months. The remaining fields will be automatically filled with the same amount. If you are self-employed, please provide your business details registered with ACRA if applicable. Next, you must declare current and past interest in local and overseas private property for all persons listed in the application. Indicate whether you intend to take up a housing loan for the flat purchase and declare your financial commitments such as installment plans, bills, insurance premiums, and other loans that are paid on a monthly basis. Lastly, carefully review all the information that you have provided. If you need to make any changes, select Edit on the relevant section or click the Back button. Once you have confirmed that all the information is accurate, click the Submit button to receive your preliminary HFE assessment. You will not be able to make any changes after this. You will receive the preliminary assessment of your household's eligibility to buy a new flat from HDB, together with any applicable CPF housing grants and the amount, as well as view your eligibility to buy a resale flat together with any applicable CPF housing grants and the amount. You may also view your eligibility to take up an HDB housing loan. If you are eligible for an HDB housing loan, you will be able to view the different loan scenarios, including the monthly installments and interest payable based on different loan amounts and repayment periods. Congratulations! You have completed the preliminary HFE check. You can log into the HDB Flat portal and view your preliminary HFE assessment anytime within the next 30 days. If there are any changes to the information provided, such as your employment, income, or ownership of private properties, you must start your preliminary HFE check afresh. If you are interested to buy an HDB flat, apply for an HFE letter within 30 calendar days from initiating your preliminary HFE check. You must have a valid HFE letter before you apply to buy a flat from HDB or obtain an option to purchase from a flat seller and submit a resale application to HDB.